For me, I would like to think that Harry Kane is a one-club man. But me personally as a footballer is thinking to myself, I want to win trophies. So, Patrick, I come to you first. Say Harry Kane wants to leave. Where's he going?
You know, as well, I think as well, we're in a perfect storm because Harry Kane under any normal circumstances, you have the pick of clubs, you know, fighting for him, or the queue would be around the corner. But because we're in COVID, because most clubs have lost so much money, I don't really feel that there's that many clubs that can afford Harry Kane right now. I believe Harry Kane would like to stay in the Premier League and hopefully, well, for him, smash Alan Shearer's record. So again, that limits the amount of clubs. Man United, if he moves to Man United, it's not guaranteed that they're going to win trophies. And even Liverpool, for, you know, as good as they've been, you can see how far they've fallen away this year. Again, it's not guaranteed they're a team that will pick up trophies. So realistically, in the Premier League, there's only one team that we know will be fighting for trophies year in and year out, and that's Man City. The fact that Aguero is leaving this year, it makes a lot of sense. But then also Pep come out and said that they don't have the money to spend this summer on a big name, you know, striker. I don't know if that's just to basically, you know, stop the speculation on their side. So realistically, in the Premier League, I could only see him going to Man City. Obviously, outside of the Premier League, there's probably a few more clubs like your PSGs, maybe Real Madrid or Barcelona. I know those clubs, again, have got a lot of money troubles and debt at the moment, but there's probably 4 or 5 clubs in the world football that could afford him, and it would make sense for him to move to. But in the Premier League right now, I'd probably say it's only Man City that I could see him moving to.
That's a good shout. I mean, Levy's obviously come out and said, I think it was through Spurs related, I saw the post that he's not selling to a rival club. And to be honest with you, I don't think Kane would want to go to a rival club. Like, we know he's Tottenham through and through, so I really can't see that. So just flipping on its head, Abby, if obviously Kane isn't to leave because of the price tag, would Sonny leave instead? Or do you think if Sonny leaves, Kane would leave?
Well, I had a conversation on another podcast last week, and I actually said this. I don't think Harry Kane's going anywhere, unfortunately for him, purely for the fact that I think we're going to outprice him anyway. He's got 3 years left on his contract. Daniel Levy I don't think will even remotely consider selling him domestically, in my opinion. Whether or not City want him or not, I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he could actually physically deal with the anger and the backlash that he would get if that actually happened. You know, even more so than what he gets already. I think that we will probably turn our attention to maybe seeing Son go, because we're obviously going to need money from somewhere. You know, we'll get, I would assume, between 70 to 90 million for Son, somewhere in that region, I would think. That money can either pay to sack Jose Mourinho as part of it, or it can go back into the squad and invest it. For me, the Son thing is a strange one, because he was so nailed on and it was all very hot with him signing a new contract, and then it going completely cold, and we haven't really heard anything since about that. So for me, I think if we're looking to sell one of our star players and get people off the books for whatever reason, I think that it'd probably be Sonny. I expect Hugo Lloris to maybe go as well. You know, there's a lot of talk about that, and I think those two will give you some money, if not in wages, but also in able to invest it back in the squad. But yeah, I think unfortunately for Kane, I think he did himself up there by signing that extension.